Hunter Jordan South looks ready for that opening kick. And we're off from Baltimore. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
And the Browns, first down.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an...
Fights off for Tampa, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Browns pick it up. And what a way to begin the scoring. Brock as they take it back for the touchdown. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock. But how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. Kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens, nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. LeJohntay Wester to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Arrives at the 40, and he's all the way down at the 32-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. One of the tight ends in motion left.
First down.
Lamar off the play fake. This one finds the fullback. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Joe Tryon Shoyinka gets there to take him down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hill now on the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Lamar now from the gun. Dump off top on his back. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 2 on the
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. And off down the hill. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It will lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. He's going for it himself. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Simpson. Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Play action, Sanders. Go left side, finds Fanning. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brought down by the only safety picked in the 1st round this year, and that's Malachi Starks. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. Baltimore running its offense out now. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They go play fake with Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a 4th down.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back out now comes the Browns offense. They go play action for Sanders. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Judkins running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Gets him on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here they come. This is 35. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And come off 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. And the Browns pick it up. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another game to Judkins. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's another quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First and goal, Cleveland.
Judkins. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up second.
It's Judkins again. And he's stuck for a loss again, this time at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull out in front further, 13-zip. David Njoku, the touchdown. On his Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
14. Ravens, nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Wester on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Now give it to Hill. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Play action now with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Out of the gun, and give to Hill. Fights his way through a tackle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
Throwing the out route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
10 more yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Mark Andrews.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game in the 1st half. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, the This is the type of upside this route can provide.
That is Tyler Luke. Now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns getting their offense out there. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Sanders made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Browns first down.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense was going in every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another one for Junkins. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Maybe 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Sanders now on 3rd down. He finds Njoku complete. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Wester on the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, he gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. The Ravens pick it up. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. To the air, Sanders. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sending him on the dime. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's a Browns 1st down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got 1st down here from the 36. To throw now is Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sanders setting to pass. Looking right, and he finds him. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, here's Sanders. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Going again here, Sanders. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Justin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Final throw before the break. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We enjoyed it so much last week, the EA folks said, hey, come back, let's do it again. So here we are, week 2. Let's get after it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And this is Christian Watson. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Packers are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Sam Darnold. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Antonio Gibson. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Patriots with the lead at the half in a battle of 1-0 teams. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Wester on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Play fake. Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
An inside give to him. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
37-yard line.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. QB keeping this one, turned into the option on 3rd and short. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Junkins out the middle. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now Sanders. Now he takes it. And he comes up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Sneak here. Sanders. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Completed over the middle. It's a small gain up to the 38. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Lamar now from the gun. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hill now from the gun. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. We go right back to Hill. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Give right up the gut to Hill. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Cameron Thomas on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Browns' 24-yard
Hill again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd
and long. They're going to throw. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
24, Ravens 21.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Play action, Sanders. He beams one, deep right side. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Handoff now to Hill. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The tackle made just shy of midfield.
Jackson trying to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Hits him on the in route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone lead well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A tight end in motion now. Trying to get it with the option here. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's Shudkins in the drive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Ravens get him. Down he goes. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. On the draw, this is Ford. Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. Now they're left with a 4th down to figure out. And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes this in on his side of the field. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. We see the Ravens making their way out now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Now it's Hill. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
They'll run it with Hill. He takes it down to the 33. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
it's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Hill on again. He's headed left. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Baltimore first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Brought in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Makes the score. Ravens 28. Browns 24.
Stout all set to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Sanders fights off the pressure. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he'll get it up to the 44. So now here's 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Formation for the Browns.
The Ravens returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. The Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 34.
They go play fake with Jackson. Andrews has it, work in the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now give it to Hill. And he has this down to the 34. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun. Give to Hill. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
Leads to third down and 1.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. They've got a man in motion. Handoff headed left to Hill. That'll be the first, send more. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. To the line and six. Here we go, first down. This is Hill. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens holding a 4-point lead.
A gain of 2.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. An inside give to Hill. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Pete, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Setting up to pass. His top target, Njoku, has another one. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And they spike it with time left for one play. 5 seconds to go. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.